Morning guys, welcome to another episode of H Talks, Comics, Films and Combat Sports. I know you guys love that little Corey Graves-esque intro, so you always get that. Wow, this floor's creaky. Don't know if you guys heard that. If you did, I apologize. Didn't realize that the floor in here was creaky. So let's talk about Deontay. Let's talk about Deontay Wilder. He's fighting the I'm trying to think of a word. The accomplished, I don't know if he is accomplished, but let's use that. The accomplished Dominic Breazeale later today. Well, I say today, it's going to be tonight. It's for the heavyweight title of the world, particularly a WBC. So it's going to be a good little battle. I'm going to give my realistic prediction and what I want to happen afterward. Actually, should I do it the other way around? Okay, so I'll be honest. I'm not a Wilder fan. I'm not a hater or nothing. He's a decent boxer. He's got heavyweight power. In 2008 Olympics, did he win the gold medal? I don't know. He won the bronze. Of course, the bronze bomber. Yeah, he's a bronze bomber. So he won. And to be fair, I don't think he was boxing much before that. To be fair, because he was a basketball player in college, and he did a little bit of American football as well. But yeah, so I don't. To be fair, I don't think we can have a go at him because that's pretty good as an amateur. Basically, as an amateur to go in there and win a bronze. Technically, he's not the best. His footwork isn't. I'm about to say that's a Lomachenko, but no one's is Lomachenko. But yeah, his footwork it leaves a lot to be desired. But based on speed, I think he'll put Breazeale out of it. Only because Breazeale reminds me of Ben Rothwell. I don't know if any of you guys are big MMA fans. Sorry about the creaking, it's really annoying. I'm going to be back a bit. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are big MMA fans, but there's a boxer called MMA fighter called Ben Rothwell, and he beat Alistair Overeem. And I don't think he does this anymore, but he was following Clay Guida for a while, and he's doing these big herky-jerky movements like this, literally just like this, moving around like that. He was trying to do footwork and angles, but instead of footwork and different kind of angles to get in and out, he's just got to literally this, like side to side, weird rocking movements. So if you remember that, go on Alistair Overeem vs Ben Rothwell, have a look. That's what Breazeale reminds me of. That being said, he's now training under Virgil Hunter. Virgil Hunter, like I said before, had amazing success with Andre Ward. That's about it. Even Amir Khan hasn't looked as accomplished as he did under Freddie Roach. But that can't be all blamed on Virgil. Khan's older now. Obviously, he's had his chin issues. Anyone that says he hasn't had chin issues, come on, he gets hit on the chin, you go straight down. And that is a genetic thing. I don't care what anyone says. You can't really work on your chin. You can do all the Mike Tyson weird spider neck grab things you want, but you've got a decent chin or you haven't. Like, I'm trying to think, David Allen, as far as I'm aware, he's been TKO'd, but he took some big bombs and he didn't go down. Like Dillian White, like he gave him some big punches. Even Lucas Brandon's last fight gave him some big punches which would have floored almost any heavyweight. So David Allen, you can say he's got a great chin. Carl Froch's got a good chin. Trying to think, man. Joshua, do you know what? Except for that, he's been rocked. Maybe I'm like, yeah, rocked kind of by Dillian White. That's literally it. Oh yeah, Klitschko dropped him down. Of course, Klitschko dropped him down. But that's still a good chin recovery because he came back up, and if it was a bad chin, he would be out straight away. And when Povetkin hit him in his last fight, gave him a good few left hooks and I think a couple of uppercuts as well, and he wasn't rocked. So yeah, you see AJ's got a good chin as well. Anyway, back to Breazeale and Wilder. What I want to happen is I'd like Breazeale to win, only because Deontay Wilder, he turned down the $120 million free fight deal, which would give him $20 million for this fight, just against Breazeale alone. So you've got to think, Joe, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's he doesn't want the money or if it's Uncle Al Heyman who's controlling him and other fighters in the PBC organisation, which is rumoured. We don't have any evidence on it, but it's highly likely. It could be Showtime itself. I don't know, it's strange. Like, what normal person wouldn't accept that $120 million for a free fight deal? Whether you win or lose against AJ, it's still worth it because that sets you up for not only you, it sets up your generations and generations of your family all up for a beautiful living. So I don't really get that personally. I don't really understand the reasoning, but he has the reasons. Based on that, and some people are saying he's holding the WBC belt hostage, he hasn't given Dillian White his chance and all this kind of stuff. So I don't know, it's one of those ones, it's a bit strange. I can't really fully understand why he wouldn't just fight Dillian White. He wants to fight Ortiz next, supposedly. The rumours are hearing, or Kaunaki, and let's be honest, he'll be both of them as well. So yeah, I think the only way we're going to get the fight we want, and the fight we want is undisputed fight for Anthony Joshua, or even Tyson Fury fight for the belt again. Because obviously Tyson Fury denied his chance. But I think if Breazeale won it, I think Tyson Fury would be in line after AJ, and which builds up to AJ versus Fury for the belts, all the belts. So yeah, here's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see Breazeale somehow stagger him. I want to say win on points, win on points, and maybe let's say knockout, because he's got power. He's in power, Breazeale. Maybe Breazeale just knocks out Wilder. That's what I'd like to see, because then you know for a fact Breazeale would want that to get his loss overturned, basically win a rematch against AJ, much like Dillian White wants to have. And Dillian White's got a lot of steam behind him, whereas Breazeale hasn't been built up really the same way, and obviously he's fought nowhere near competition that Dillian White has. But I'd like to see that. I'd like to see Breazeale beat Wilder, face AJ for the undisputed titles. It'll be a big rematch. It'll still sell. Trust me, it'll still sell. Just because of the fact it's undisputed. Doesn't matter if it's Wilder. Doesn't matter if it's Kaunaki. Doesn't matter if it's Breazeale. Whoever's got the belt, that'll sell. So that'd be a beautiful fight, and then the winner could take on Tyson Fury. There you go. Next year planned. What's gonna happen? I'm pretty sure is this: Breazeale's gonna go in there doing his Ben Rothwell kind of like herky-jerky things. Virgil Hunter won't be able to indoctrinate his amazing skills and footwork in terms of the way he trains fighters into Breazeale, not in this quick succession. Breazeale will look like normal Breazeale, maybe big and sloppy, and so is Wilder, so it won't be a good looking fight. They'll probably try and take each other's head off. There'll be quite a lot of holding. Breazeale might get a little naughty headbutt in. Wilder will get off his left hooks. And the thing is, if Wilder can get his power shots off on a guy like Tyson Fury, who's impeccably fast, strong, and has the best footwork in that division, then you've got to think realistically he's going to be able to touch Breazeale with that. And if Wilder touches you, you normally go down. So based on that, Deontay Wilder, my prediction, is going to win. I'm saying round 7 KO. If not, it'll definitely be KO or TKO. That's it for me, guys. Thank you. Let me know if you agree or disagree.